Welcome to my kitchen. It's an absolute catastrophe, but you know what? I'm in favor of normalizing lived-in houses. You know, everywhere we look, there's like this perfection that we see, these moms that just have everything together, or so it appears. For most of us, is probably not the case. I wanted to share one of my favorite low-carb desserts today. Dessert snacks, something that I really like. I don't believe I've shared this recipe before, but if I have, I apologize. Anyway, let's jump into the kitchen. I actually wasn't planning on making a video this week just because my life has been quite drastically changed the last month. If you're new here, my name is Janine. 4 weeks ago, we had a little baby girl and we are so loving her and having her here, but it has definitely caused a lot of change in my routine and everything, and I was just giving myself a bit of grace and saying, you know what, I don't need to do a video this week. But today, I was feeling motivated and I'm like, you know what, I can make a really quick short video, share with you guys something that I'm absolutely loving, especially postpartum here. I think it would fall into the keto plan, a low carb plan, and that is like a custard. It's like an egg custard that I make in a huge batch. So it's good in protein, it's high in fat, it's really healthy in my opinion, and it's something that when you're so hungry, especially since I'm breastfeeding, it's a quick snack that I can take a few bites and it kind of fills you up and satisfies you, and it's one of those treats I like to have on hand. Because I've found that if I don't have something that I can have a quick go-to to eat, then it's usually when I fall off the bandwagon. On a side note, Xander here, he loves this shirt. It's probably one of my least favorite shirts on him. I don't think it really goes with his skin tone, but it's just his favorite shirt, and anytime it's washed and in his drawer, it's the one he puts on. So, is this your favorite shirt?
Yeah, the best one in the whole land.
Okay, are you gonna help me make custard?
Yeah.
All right, let's make custard. All right, so I am using this cookbook. It's called Around the Family Table. I absolutely love it. It's based on like Trim Healthy Mama style eating, where you have like, you separate your carbs and your fats. Right now I'm trying to stay completely low carb, one for my health, and second for my weight. I will try to have it linked below for you guys. I'm going to give you the original recipe. I'm going to double this batch actually. I'm making it a little bit more my way. So you first need 12 egg yolks. They call for a 1/3 cup of sweet mix, which is like a Trim Healthy Mama sweetener, which does not work well with my stomach. I use stevia. This is a stevia I've come to really like. It's a liquid stevia. It's called New Naturals. I've talked about it before. Or my mom actually gave this brand to me. I'm not sure where she buys it. I'll try to see if I can find it online. And it's really good, and it's more like little crystals. Depends how sweet you like it, but they have like this little scoop in there. And I'm gonna be using about 3 of these per recipe. Or you could probably use 3 dropperfuls of this. I'm just kind of guessing. Depends how sweet you like it. 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 cups almond milk, 1/2 cup of cream, and 1.5 cups water. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Get cooking.
So let's get a cooking.
Let's get a cooking.
What's your favorite part about cooking?
I like to mix stuff.
Like to mix stuff?
Yeah, that's fun. Whoa!
Whoa! I made another mess. First off, we're going to heat the almond milk, cream and water until scalding. I just kind of heat it up until it starts like steaming off the top.
Mom made a big mess again.
What did I do?
Make a big mess.
So while the milk mixture is heating, I'm going to start separating yolks from egg whites. That's usually the longest process here.
So bored.
Man, I'm just making messes for days.
Why I mean so many messes? You should be careful like Dad is.
Is Dad more careful than I am?
Yeah, he like does things separately, like almost like evenly, just like yolk sound like me, dude. Try not to spill that one.
I need to get some kind of egg white separator if we do this a lot.
We should get some like a egg catapulter, like one thing go zzz, 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 like a balancer.
Okay.
And you put a rock on, goes ding, and then like. When I grow up, I'll do eggs like that too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, another mess. If I was a girl, I should do that.
Really? Boys can do it too. All right, we are done.
Yeah, that's like no more egg spills.
Yeah. There you go. Dump that in. Okay, Okay, dump that.
What?
1, 2, 3. And then separately, I beat the egg yolks, sweetener, salt, and vanilla together. You add 1 cup scalded milk to that mixture and you whisk it. And then you whisk in the remaining milk.
Smoky. No, it looks like yolk already.
Then you're supposed to pour the mixture into little ramekins, I guess that's how you say it, like these little container things. And then you put those in a glass baking pan filled with about 1.5 inches of water to bake it. You bake it 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes or until it sets, and there should be like 8 servings. However, I've modified the baking a little bit because I don't like to have all these little containers. I have this large storage glass container. It actually works perfectly for 2 recipes. I have to bake it much longer. I bake it for about an hour. And I do think that making it in a larger batch like this makes it more watery on the bottom than if you did it in the little ramekins. But I like to have it in one container, and this container has a lid. I can just quickly put the lid on, put it in the fridge, and then I just kind of eat out of it because I'm about the only one that eats it, so I just eat when I want.
Look at that custard camera.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
So when I do it in a big container with a double batch, I bake it for about an hour around 350. So my stove is a little bit finicky. I don't always think it's at the right temperature, but it's kind of what I aim for. You have to be super careful getting it out so you don't burn yourself. Then you just let it sit and cool, and it is so tasty, at least in my opinion. So just one quick thing to note, this batch turned out a little watery and runny for me. I think I overcooked it. I've been kind of guessing on the times with custard since I'm doing a bigger batch. I think I baked it longer than I did the last batch I had done because that one turned out really well. And then I looked it up online and I realized if you overcook it or overbake it, which I did, I left it in the oven and did a whole bunch more things, it can get watery, something about the protein separating. So custard can be a little tricky. This batch didn't get as good as my previous batches, figures. So be a little bit careful with cooking times. Now if you were going by the recipe, it says 30 minutes for those little ramekins. I went to an hour, probably should have tried 45 minutes. And yeah, I was kind of guessing with my oven, so this time it didn't turn out quite as well. Hey, baby girl. How we doing? Lexi is just getting so chubby, her little cheeks, and she is now at the stage where she's breaking into baby pimples, baby acne. Anyway, she woke up, she had a nice long nap, and now she's in her little swing. Did you have a good nap? Are you breaking out in baby pimples? Are you breaking out in baby pimples? Are ya? You are getting so chubby. Yes, you are. You're getting so chubby.
Chubby cheeks. You got the hiccups again like you did. Hate that? Yeah. Hiccups.
Do you like your swing? Choo!
Building up the temple. Building up the temple. Building up the temple of the Lord. Say, brother, won't you help me? Sister, won't you help me? Building up the temple of the Lord. The big blue boat rode across the stream. Let the one come true, you see. Let the little baby come here. Let Lexi be girl. She's the cutest baby land. Land. Lexi, you're so boopy, she. Yeah, she's a chinny chin chon. Chinny chin chon.
I think she's grinning at you.
Chinny chin chon choo chin bee. Lexi's the best because she's so cute. Yeah.